back with another one. They still ain't give me my live stream back. Maybe because I was abusing my authority by putting up all those live shit. I would have had the knockout from Wilder. I recorded live. A lot of people know I recorded live. But if you don't close your video down fast enough and they end up spotting it and they close it down, you'll lose your shit. But, and they, like my man was falling over on his face, you know, it was over. And all I had to do was press the fucking stop button to stop recording live. And not only would I have had the video, I probably still would have been able to go live again. But, because now I'm realizing I should probably start doing live at the fight. You see what I'm saying? I should probably start doing live, go buy like a real camera. But the problem is I'm paying this much money for these fucking seats. You know, I'm trying to get the video to y'all motherfuckers, but in the same sense, nigga, I'm trying to see the fight myself. So, and that's the thing. You got to either have your shit set up or you got to be peeking through your fucking camera through the whole fight so that you can have it clear on camera. So, it's, you know, it takes a little bit. Let me get one of those with the TVs that pop out. Them old school shits. Because they old school now, right? Everybody using their phone, right? Parker, Joshua. Man, this is an easy-ass fight. Don't even make this shit seem like it's a worthy fight because he's a world champion. Parker ain't been fighting nobody that's to a caliber of a motherfucking Joshua. Parker hasn't been really showing that he is this lion that the Parker fans hype him up to be. There's nothing wrong with hyping up your fighter, you know, but, you know, have some clarity, you know. Yeah, I see Parker knocking out Joshua, you know, say it with some confidence, but then be honest with yourself. If you could see that, you probably could see Joshua knocking out Parker, which is what the majority of the fans are thinking right now. Same thing I am thinking, which is why this is such an easy prediction. All right, man, it's the end of this video. Holla at me, D-Block, and I'm out this bitch. What, y'all want a thorough breakdown? You know what I mean? Who got foot movement? Who got head movement? You know, who's better on the ropes, that ring generalship? I mean, come on, man. Sometimes predictions don't even deserve that much of my time. This is one of them. You know, and once again, let me just state for the record, shout outs to Wilder, beautiful performance. Let me just state for the record that why, you know what I mean? You ready? Why is Parker fighting Joshua, right? Because of the money, really? So, if that's the case, and you feel you could beat anybody, why not take Wilder out? It's the same question I had for Klitschko, right? If you're willing to take on anybody, I'm going after Joshua. It sounds good, you know? Joshua's a fucking lion in himself, so it sounds good. But as far as you completing the task, is it possible? No, it's not, buddy. Why do you go against him and not go against Wilder? Why is Wilder such this, you know, amateur of a fighter, but nobody wants to go and prove it? Ortiz couldn't, and once Ortiz couldn't do it, I knew for certain that he has a real good chance at beating Joshua. You know, you want to, see, that's the thing that was with Floyd, but Floyd, we all know, you know, the money man don't lose, so it's a difference between Floyd and, you know, McGregor compared to fucking Wilder and Joshua. You know, Wilder's more of a boxer than McGregor is, but Wilder is toward the McGregor side as far as a complete fighter. Now, like I said before, you know, we've been groomed to believe that this is how you box. This is how you're supposed to, you know, you're supposed to keep your punches short. This is how you work on the inside. This is, you learn that from other boxers who have learned it from other boxers traditionally, right? So if you come out with a style, this is the problem with you know, millionaires that are on their way to become billionaires, which is you have an idea outside the norm that could work. And just because you're not normal, and I'm definitely not normal. I hate the fucking word normal. I'm far from normal. I'm a standout, you know? If you're not normal, you're not going to be successful, you know? Just like back in the day, just like, you know, what is it? The Civil War? Motherfuckers, the redcoats? When motherfuckers, walked in one line, you know what I mean? Walked in a straight line, and you just had to walk, and niggas getting shot right next to you. You supposed to still keep walking, hoping the bullet don't come your way. Nah, motherfucker. We going all up on the left, on the side, in the trees, in the houses, nigga. We ain't just walking down the street. We do something outside the norm, right? So, same thing here, man. You know, when it comes, you ever watch The Patriot? I'm thinking of The Patriot, phenomenal movie, Mel Gibson. When it comes to people being outside the norm, I don't knock them for it, you know? When you see a fat-ass dude who's like 350-something pounds jogging in your neighborhood, he's outside the norm, you don't knock him for it. Because in a little bit, give him some time, he might get that shit down where it needs to be, you know? So don't ever knock somebody who's outside the norm just because you are a follower and you are normal. You plaid shirt wearing motherfuckers. But definitely give props to those who are successful outside the norm. And that's why Wilder stands supreme. And if Wilder, and a lot of people, you know, I wasn't really even putting it out there thinking of it like that. Joshua does not move his head, which is 1-2. Remember this, okay? 1-2 down the middle and it's over. Remember this. Why a lot of people got Wilder winning this fight. I ain't give my prediction yet. I gave a lot of assumptions out there who I got. But, you know, prediction time is prediction time. Is this prediction time? Oh, my bad. Let me tell you who I got. Outside the norm, man, you know, with Joshua not moving his head, 1-2 down the pipe, and it's over. Cancel this man. What I was going to say was, Charles Martin. If you remember when Joshua knocked down Charles Martin, remember Joshua, it looked on the knockdown punch. Martin threw a punch first, his right hand, and it didn't really connect with Joshua, right? But the way Joshua took the punch, it looked like a world storm. Now, I understand, you know, Charles Martin back then compared to now is totally different. I understand that. But the problem with as good of a fighter as Joshua is, even back then when he fought Martin, we knew what Joshua can promise and bring to the table. I don't think Joshua should have got caught with that punch, you know? Or I don't think Joshua should have took the punch as if it was the worst thing that mankind has ever delivered. I can't talk as much, man. I gotta get this workout in, this insanity shit. And then, you know, I gotta get back on the road. But, with that being said, I can see now easily. I ain't see it before. I can see now though. I can see Wilder 1-2 and sitting Joshua right on his back pocket, y'all. Straight up. I could see it. I could see Joshua coming out early in a world of haymakers, dog, that would just clear Wilder. You know, maybe like maybe in the first round, just really go as hard as I can, swing for the fences, you know? Because one good catch seems like it would drop Wilder. But, hey, shout outs to Wilder, man, for proving that he's a fucking building. And if Ortiz couldn't do it, you know, we gonna see, man. Ortiz should have been smart and should have just stayed away from Wilder and outboxed him for the rest of the fight. And he would have won that shit. Everybody, not only did they want to fight Wilder, you know, I can outbox you. That's the thing, right? Why is everybody trying to go for the knockout on Wilder? They're trying to knock him out. And they end up getting knocked out themselves. But shout outs to Wilder, man. I don't care if you don't like him. I'm going to keep Wilder, motherfuckers. You don't like it, so what, nigga? Shit, these fights, they're not for you. You know what I mean? They didn't say, you know what I mean, Joe Schmoemo. is being born. We have to make this fight so that he can see it. They don't give a fuck about you, you bum-ass fans. You have to understand that. Live your own life, my niggas. With that being said, man, you know, I'm done talking about this fight. This is an easy victory for Joshua. Joshua beats Parker. Parker's not fighting nobody of a caliber. Parker has a little speed to him, but all boxers have speed, you motherfuckers. It's not like he's the fastest heavyweight out there. Is Parker the fastest? No. There's a lot of fighters out there that will beat Parker. A lot of them. You guys hype up Dillian White so much. I think Dillian White gives Parker some good business. Could beat him. I think, no, I don't think Baby Miller could beat fucking Parker. I think Parker's not completely trash, but he's not elite. And we're about to see that. There's only 2 elite fighters. I don't even think Fury's good though. I ain't gonna front. Fury's smart. Fury would have outboxed Wilder if he had him in the same predicament Ortiz had him in. But we don't, you know, there's no point I don't like bringing up Fury on none of my shit, because unless you're fighting, you know, you need ring rust to get off of you. Unless you're showing ring rust. And they always try to throw out somebody with phenomenal names to make it show that Fury will take on anybody. Excuse me. But don't believe that to be so. Wait till the man gets in the ring and then talk that shit. You know, he gonna fight Joe Schmo and Bo. He gonna do his thing. He gonna beat the dude and then try to talk all this shit like he's back. That's my man right now messaging me about the Amir Imam fight. I'll be doing a prediction about that fight. More towards the Amir Imam fight in Regis. I think the dude that he's fighting, he'll beat. But I think Regis is right there waiting for that belt. So that's the prediction that I'll probably do. Let me know what y'all think. Joshua versus Parker. Like I said, I see Joshua beating Wilder. I see Wilder beating Joshua. I'm not doing that prediction. I'm doing a Parker versus Joshua prediction. And I got Joshua winning this fight relatively easily. You know what I mean? I think that Parker's stamina, they're like, Joshua doesn't have stamina. Joshua clears dudes before stamina becomes a problem. The only one that made it a problem was the legend himself, Klitschko. And Parker's not no Klitschko. Klitschko coming back right now will beat 90% of the heavyweights out there fighting the way he fought against Joshua. And that includes Parker. Klitschko beats Parker right now, you know. And the bad part is, if Parker wins, he will not face Wilder. I don't think any of these guys are going to face Wilder. They're going to wait for Wilder to lose. Somebody with the smarts probably will try to outbox Wilder and beat him. And then they'll say, well, Wilder was never on our level in the first place, blah, 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 blah. But to really get that under your staple, I beat the undefeated Wilder. I beat the Wilder that knocked out everybody in the ring. And not only did I beat him, I knocked him out. That's how I need Joshua to start talking. No, I ain't watched The Gloves Are Off. Shit is always boring, man. Niggas is boring, and you're not wasting my time. You say you're a diehard fan, but did I miss anything? Is the fight still gonna happen? No matter what they say on a face-off, don't they still have to fight? So fuck a face-off, man. Wake up to that shit. Yeah, I do the real face-offs, you know, right before the fights. But, you know, we sitting down, our gloves are off. Well, you know that you can't hit a man with your gloves off, motherfucker. So what the fuck am I watching this shit for? D-Block, and I'm out this bitch, man. Joshua by KO. I'm going to say the 3rd round. I said go check out my Ortiz prediction. I called it, y'all. I called it. Sorta. I said the 8th through the 10th round, I got Wilder knocking out Ortiz. Go check my shit out, man. So in this prediction, since I do the predictions, I got Joshua stopping Parker. I'm going to give him, if he's the lion people want to give him credit for, 3 to 5 rounds. That's it. You do not go into the 6th round with the king of England. It's not happening. Joshua's a fucking monster. Hopefully he can start getting that head moving. Once he gets that head movement down, wow. Is there anybody stopping Joshua? Until that head movement's down, yeah. There is a you know, a bomb squad out there that is ready to drop bombs on them. We drop bombs on them. And you saw what they did to King Kong himself. You know what I mean? Them bombs took down King Kong again, boy. So, hey. D-Block, and I'm out this bitch.